after.
We are live. We are live, people. What's going on?
What is going on?
We're here inside the infamous Volvo.
That's right. Beautiful setting, by the way. I like what you've done with the place. This is wonderful. How's it going, everybody? On the Truck Boss Show, Landon here with Matt of the Little Guy Show, YouTuber, vlogger, and a trucker, owner-operator. Having a good time, Matt. Thanks for joining us, man.
Pleasure to be here.
Absolutely.
I like that you can come into my humble abode.
Exactly.
And,
you know,
check out the layout, you know.
No need to come to the office. We'll just come to you here at the truck stop right outside OKC off of I-40. Having a good time, talking life, talking shop. As we like to say, talking YouTube.
We're going to have to do this again when we get the next truck.
That is true. What is the next truck? Tell everybody about the next truck.
This truck here that we're currently in is the Volvo that I've been in. The people that follow me know. But there's a nice looking Peterbilt coming soon. So,
nice.
Unfortunately,
can't go wrong with the Pete.
The Peterbilt won't have this lovely table set up.
I know. And you've got an awesome setup here, man.
I know.
Comfortable. I mean, you can.
It is comfortable, but it's not a Pete.
Who needs the country Inn and suites when you got this suite?
I know,
here,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
I know. We got the flat screen, microwave, the whole nine.
Absolutely.
But anyway, yeah. So we're gonna. This is just preliminary. We're doing this now. This is our first time meeting up with the Truck Boss Show. We got a lot of stuff that we're going to be doing going forward with the Truck Boss Show, most likely. But so let's start this out. So.
I definitely love it. Let me tell everybody on the Truck Boss Show, we're live on YouTube with the Little Guy Show. We're live on our Facebook right here.
We're live on my channel.
On
we're live of.
You should see the setup behind us.
There's like 10 cameras going here. It's crazy.
And the producers behind us. It's going to be awesome. Maybe we can turn the camera around and I know you will with yours.
Awesome. Look at this. They're all crammed up here with all these cameras.
What's going on?
Say hello, ladies.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty fun.
We have to be really careful.
We've got all these wires and cameras, and we had to shut the truck off because microphones were vibrating, and
it's horrible.
It's kind of weird, actually.
That is really weird. We'll just move right on. But hey, the purpose of this live is literally just fun, authentic, good conversation with Matt.
Hey, hold on 1 second. Somebody just donated $100. Mickey, thank you so much, man. That's what's up. Awesome. Aviation and Media Fund. That's what's up, bro. Thank you so much.
That's awesome. Thanks for everybody that's jumping on Truck Boss Show. Like this, share this, get a part of the conversation.
So speaking of which, though, because I didn't even know who the heck you guys were.
Same here.
You know, so tell everybody on my end what and where to find you.
Absolutely. Truck Boss Show, been going since 2017 of November of 2017. Let me rephrase that.
Okay.
The heart behind our show is that we love to be able to bring the positive side of trucking and truckers mainly. We love truckers, love owner-operators, company drivers, doesn't matter. We travel the nation when it comes to covering live events, being able to go behind the scenes of all the great things that are happening in trucking, bringing how-tos, as well as great content when it comes to fitness and when it comes to health, when it comes to life on the road.
Okay.
And we also do a lot of documentary stuff when it comes to being able to document how you got started in trucking and how you were able to be successful and the challenges that you face today and how you're overcoming them. So with the Truck Boss Show, again, you're going to see just a fair, balanced approach of all the topics in trucking. And we've been really focused of late over the last month, really documenting the grassroots movements of all the owner-operators out there and truck drivers that are coming together to be able to hopefully get attention for regulations they want to see changed. So we cover a wide variety of great things. It's very entertaining, a lot of fun. We have multiple people and personalities that are on the show. We go live every Thursday at 4 o'clock Central.
Where do you guys go live from? From Facebook or YouTube?
Yep, Facebook.com/TruckBossShow, as well as YouTube.com, The Truck Boss Show. You can find all of our episodes there.
Perfect.
Hundreds of videos, and it's just been awesome, man. So thank you everybody for joining us here on this show, and thank you everybody on the Truck Boss Show.
Can you do a shout out for Kevin Snyder?
Kevin Snyder, what's up, my man? Thanks
for
joining
Kevin?
us.
And Andy Scott.
Why
Scott,
don't
what's
you
going
guys
on?
put that thing up there on the dashboard so you don't have to hold it? Only if... Look, I'll show everybody how she's struggling with this phone.
This is funny.
The people on the Truck Boss Show can't really see. The people that on the Truck Boss Show have to appreciate how she's holding this camera right now.
In his home.
The camera wouldn't it wouldn't rotate.
Move the Qualcomm out of the way and put that thing up. That way you can be comfortable. My goodness, I feel so bad. She's over there.
Lean it up right there.
She's like...
I know how she feels, man. When I was doing that slow roll in Indy, I was holding that thing, for an hour and 48
yeah,
minutes. You do what you got to do to win.
Move this
You know
thing
what I'm
out. Move this. Put this thing up there. Move that thing out of the way. There you go.
Okay,
There you
hold this
go.
up. There we go. Is that
Now
better
we're
for
cooking
you?
with oil.
That's awesome.
Oh my goodness.
This is hilarious.
Bueno. Alrighty.
Now you
Oh,
look at the
Oh
food
no!
show.
What is going on in here?
Hey, you go live, you go live.
Oh my god. Wow, she lifted up the chair. Oh my god.
I promise you, I mean, you should see all of our equipment, and for some reason we run out of space up front.
Brian
Maybe we should
Brian
do this
Hutchins.
Hello.
Brian.
What's
They
that?
can see
Brian
the back of our
Hutchins.
heads.
Brian, what's up, buddy? Good
Anyway,
to see you,
so-
man. Thanks for
Hey,
joining
can
us
you
live.
guys do me a favor?
Oh,
Go
yep.
ahead and share this out. Let other people know that we're live right now.
That's right. Same thing
And
with
same
the
thing.
Truck Show.
Share out this video.
Just
let
crop
other
up that
people know
part
that
where we.
we're getting,
Just having a
we're
good
getting
time.
crazy. Hit the like button too while you're at it. There's 74 people watching right now, and only 7 of you that hit the like. You know what? That's it.
That's it. That's it.
Anyway, so we can find you guys on Facebook and YouTube.
That is
Okay.
great, as well as Instagram.
Same thing with me. You guys can find me, The Little Guy Show, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Just recently started a Patreon account, patreon.com/The Little Guy Show if you want to help support the channel.
Absolutely.
So you guys have been around since 2017.
Yeah, pushing 2 years. It's
Okay.
pretty awesome. Again, we travel the nation, east, west coast, north, south, and cover a wide variety of things in the world of trucking. But if you go to our page, you'll see what's that?
We made her put the camera up there. Now the other one is bent over the windshield.
I know.
Reading
Hey.
the comments.
And here's the thing. Here at the Truck Boss Show, as everybody that's on our page knows, we do whatever it takes to win and have a great time doing it. So,
Hey,
a lot
if you're
of fun.
comfortable up there like that, hey, you know, I'm
I know,
okay.
you need a
Hey,
mirror.
does anybody want? Hey, look, I got a refrigerator. Does anybody want a water?
I'll take a water. That'd be great.
You want a regular water or strawberry water?
Hey,
Seltzer.
Nikki, text Jeannie, let her know that we're live. Jeannie's our executive producer. If she's watching, hello.
Hi,
And
Jeannie. We're going crazy here in the truck. We're about to start cooking, and you guys want water?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank
There we go.
You're
you.
welcome. You're welcome.
So, Matt, obviously we met on YouTube.
Okay.
We've been talking several months, right?
Yeah.
It's been great that he actually took a load and came through Oklahoma City. Here in just a little bit, you're going to be jumping over to our studio. We're going to be doing a great show.
That's
it.
right there.
And we're going to do a great show inside of our studio talking YouTube, how you got started and more. But before we do that, man, for all of our viewers, I know your viewers know this story already, but how did you get in trucking?
Back in 2008, you know, when the bottom fell out, I went back into the Navy for a little bit.
Awesome. Thank you for your service.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's awesome.
When I got out of the Navy, I went to school for automotive technician,
Mhm.
and I did the whole thing, and didn't do enough research on automotive technician, the lifestyle of it,
Right.
and found out that unfortunately I graduated with flying colors,
Okay.
but in the industry of being a tech, either you have all of your certs
Mm-hmm.
and a $30,000 toolbox, or you're not going to make any money. You're going
Right.
to start out at the bottom,
Mm-hmm.
doing lube jobs, and at that time I had a house. I had
Right.
just had my first kid,
Yeah.
and they're like, yeah, you graduated top of your class and all that good stuff. We'll hire you, $9 an hour. Now,
That's-
$9 an
yeah.
hour in Boca Raton
Mm-hmm.
with a $1,200 mortgage wasn't cut it.
No.
So I had to start, you know.
It's a lot of
I mean,
overtime.
I was DJing on the weekends and stuff, and I was just like, oh, this isn't going to be enough. What are we going
Right.
to do? So I thought of, well, what industry is out there that I could go into that is foolproof, that
Right.
you won't lose your job. So
Mhm.
I thought of my dad drove a truck, my grandfather drove a truck.
That's awesome.
You know, so I looked into it, and I saw where I got my information from was YouTube.
Right.
But back in 2012,
Mm-hmm.
YouTube trucking was still in its, early stages.
Yeah, it's
there wasn't
infancy.
that many, yeah.
Right.
So, I found out a lot of information from YouTube, and I thought, you know what,
Mhm.
well, if I make a channel,
Mm-hmm.
put my own spin on it, maybe I can help some people out.
Right.
And here we are, 6, 7 years later,
Mm-hmm.
we're still going strong. We've got a lot of people helping out the channel
That's right.
and learning, and we're impacting people's lives in a positive way.
Yes.
I mean, it's been a hell of a journey. There's been ups and downs. There's been drama.
Yeah, what's been pretty cool, and because of your YouTube influence, nearly 60,000 subscribers,
Mm.
thousands upon thousands upon thousands of views,
Yeah.
just like at the Truck Boss Show.
Yes, yes.
Shameless plug. But what's cool is that you know, you've been a big blessing to a lot of companies when it comes to driver recruiting.
Yes.
Which is huge. You were talking at lunch about that. So share a little bit about that.
I mean, you look at it from you know, being a fanboy or being starstruck or whatever you want to call it. But when you watch YouTube videos and you have a certain YouTuber that you watch, so to speak, it's just like anything else, like being a big fan of an actor or something like that. So if you got a chance to meet that actor, you'd be a little starstruck. You know, and I said it the other night in my live feed, talking a little bit about the history of it. I know what it's like to be starstruck. There was a couple of YouTubers that I met back in the day when I was like, oh my God, look at who this is. And my wife, she was like, well, who is that? What's the big deal? But to me, it was a big deal because I've watched this person's YouTube channel and I've watched them grow into the stuff that they were doing and expand and all that. So I know what it's like for someone to walk up to me and be like, oh my God, I can't believe I met you finally. And I know that impact. I know what that feeling is. So that's what motivates me to continue to put out content and inform people and entertain people. You know, like I said, I always say, my channel's here to entertain and educate.
Exactly.
Okay?
It's a really good way to put it.
That's the main purpose. So I'm one of the, I like to say that I'm one of the goofiest trucking YouTubers out there.
After lunch, I would say that's true. Totally kidding, man. You know, we're having a good time.
But yeah, so you know, being able to influence and educate and entertain guys out here on the road, because it gets lonely out here. I mean,
it does.
Even though this is a comfortable looking truck, you know, and I have all the amenities. Don't get me wrong. There are some companies out there that don't allow you to have all this stuff. You know, like when I first started out at the company that I was with, I won't mention names, but you weren't allowed to have a TV or a microwave or a refrigerator or the amenities of home that would keep you comfortable while you're on the road. I mean, if you're a local guy, you don't need all this crap. But if you're an over-the-road driver just starting out and you don't have anything to cook a soup or something like that, or keep a sandwich cold, it makes it hard in the beginning. Especially the first year of trucking is the hardest year.
Exactly.
So I like to tell guys, hey, choose this company before you choose this one, or this is how you do this.
The power referral.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
you know,
from
like
your personal experience.
I just did the video a couple weeks ago of the trailer tire blowing out. You know, and
I saw pictures.
Hey, what to do and what do you do in this situation? You know, just to show people my experiences. You know, and because of it, there were a lot of, and as you guys know on my channel, a lot of companies recruited me to come and work for them. You know, a lot of people, oh man, you jumping from job to job. And, well, a lot of the reason that people know in my channel, I jumped from job to job is because of the whole recruiting aspect, because of the YouTube stuff. But then again, I tell people, in this industry, in the trucking industry, is one of the only industries that you can literally jump from job to job without losing seniority.
Yeah, it's very good.
Because
safe miles.
Yeah, it's not
on the road.
It's not like you're losing vacation time or your 401k or whatever, because most trucking companies, there's no such thing as vacation time. There's no such thing as, you know, some companies have 401k, you know, but you can jump from job to job in this industry until you find where you're going to be comfortable.
Absolutely.
As long as you keep your driving record clean, 99.9% of the companies will hire you. If you have a good, clean driving record. So I encourage job hopping to an extent, okay?
Strategic.
Until you find your niche, you know? Like, I've been driving for RST for over a year now, and I've never been happier with a company as a whole.
Yeah, you were telling me that story. Started off with one truck, now it's over 40
because,
trucks.
you know, we're a small, we've got like 45, 46 trucks or whatever, and we're growing exponentially, and, you know, it's just the people, though. The people. I'm not just a number here, you know? I can call up the owner of the company right now and get him on the phone and be like, hey,
and we may do that just for fun.
Hey, I guarantee you, if he's not busy, he'll answer the phone.
That's awesome.
Or at least get back to me. So.
Well, hey, if you're just joining us on the Truck Boss Show as well as the Little Guy Show, what's that?
Melissa Hatfield.
Hey, Melissa's watching.
Out of Oklahoma City.
What's going on?
Hi,
OKC?
Melissa. I know who Melissa is.
That's awesome. When it comes to the Truck Boss Show, we're excited to be with Matt of the Little Guy Show.
Melissa's truck was in the Iowa 80 book.
That's awesome.
She was talking about it the other day.
It's a pretty truck.
Melissa.
Absolutely. Big congrats to Melissa.
Yeah.
Hey, get a part of the conversation. We're going to be talking about a variety of things here. We were just talking about Matt's show, how he got started, life on the road. We just talked a little bit about the Truck Boss Show. we're going to be diving into a couple other important things that we want to hear from you on. So like this video, comment, share.
Yep.
Same thing with the Little Guy Show. We just definitely want to make sure that we get a lot of people a part of this. We're live on YouTube, we're live on Facebook, we're live on Instagram. If you look behind us, in which we're not going to show anymore because it's not very good, but inside joke. But the funny part about this is that we got a ton of tech behind us having a good time.
Oh
right
my
here in the
God,
cab of
yeah.
your truck.
If you had a chance to watch us on the replay, you'll know what we're talking about. So.
Yeah, downtown Oklahoma City, just off of I-40 at a truck stop. I think we won't name the truck stop out of respect, but it's a loaded parking lot, that's for sure. Just having a good time.
Yeah.
Melissa said.
Thank you so much for being a part of the Truck Boss Show, and thank you for having us a part of your show. So
Melissa says, "Hey Matt, Nick said to tell you, going to miss you. See you in Kentucky."
Yep, I'll be there.
She says they're sitting out. Let's see,
Sitting out this
year, running through Maryland.
They're not going to the truck show? Is that what she's saying?
You gotta be at Matt.
No, she
No,
said
they're gonna miss
they're
seeing
gonna
you
miss
in Kentucky.
Oh,
And so,
well,
hey,
all right, we'll see you at Gats then.
Kevin Johnson.
hey,
Okay.
what's up, Kevin? Hey, speaking of where states, let us know where you're watching this from. Are you in Dallas?
Yeah, where you guys all at? What's your 20?
Yeah,
What's your
let
20?
Let us know. We want to hear from you.
Hey, are you just going to be at Matt's?
Absolutely. The street team's going to be there.
So are you going to have your own booth, or are you just going to be there?
We're jumping from booth to booth. At the same time, we're going to be out in the parking lot. We're going to be doing a lot of variety of stories. I think we already have somewhere around 9 or 10 really cool interviews set up.
Well, then I'll see you there. I'll be there.
We'll do this again right
we will.
there. It's
We
going to be
will.
fun. We might be at the beer garden, maybe. Just to
You know, I was telling people
After
actually,
hours.
it's funny that this is the first year that I'm going to the show where I'm not actually working, so I can go to the beer garden.
That's nice.
And not have to worry about being professional, because
Well, being professional
you
is
can't
good,
be
but-
at the booth and chugging a beer and trying to show off your product,
Hey, yeah,
So,
download the Trucker Discord app.
but,
and sip a beer.
but this year I'll be able to have a little fun. So
That's right.
If you guys are going to Matt's, make sure you come
Yeah,
and
let
say
us
hello.
know.
You have
gonna be at
people
Matt's?
that they're out of let's see, Washington State, Omaha, Nebraska, Jackson, New Jersey,
Jackson, New Jersey. I
Ken,
used to live in Jackson.
Washington.
I know. You hear that accent? Of course
I
you did.
graduated. Yeah, that's crazy.
Kevin,
Jersey, say that
Hugo,
New Jersey over
Jesse,
here.
That's right.
Glenn,
Jersey.
all these
I'm
guys.
really fluent in hick. I do a really good job in the South.
Where are you from?
Arkansas, man.
Arkansas?
Yes.
Arkansas?
Arkansas, my friend. Having a good time in the South.
You didn't get hit with any of them tornadoes? the other day?
No, thankfully. Bad weather came through, and unfortunately, I think it was in Alabama, maybe in Georgia.
Yeah, they're calling.
Yeah, man, it was tough.
Anybody that got
All
hit
the
by the
thoughts and
storms,
prayers to everybody.
we're with you. Okay,
That's for sure.
definitely.
So
what
for
else?
those, real quick, let's do another 30-second plug before our shows. Those are just joining the Truck Boss Show. Tell them about the Little Guy Show, where they can find you, and why you do what you do. And I'm going to time it 30 seconds.
For those of you that are on the Truck Boss Show watching from afar over there,
Yes, way back there. How's it going?
you guys can find me on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Just search The Little Guy Show. The Little Guy Show. Also, I just recently started up a Patreon account, patreon.com/The Little Guy Show, if you want to help support the channel and help the growth. I do YouTube videos, goofy Instagram posts. People that know me know that I'm a goofball. So that's when you tune into my channel, you're just be prepared to laugh.
That's right.
And get educated and kind of see what I'm doing. I don't know.
But you have a bigger purpose why you do it.
Well, like I said before, the purpose is because I know what it's like. I've said it before. I know what it's like to be starstruck by a YouTuber.
Yeah.
So the impact that YouTuber made on me, I'm now making on other people.
That's
and
awesome.
that motivates me to push further and continue doing what I'm doing.
Right.
Whether it's just a random video or a funny video or whatever, because when you're that in tune to that YouTuber,
Right.
it's just like your favorite artist or your favorite actor, just like anything else.
Yep.
So that empowers me to keep pushing and entertaining and educating people, because when you can put a smile, a genuine smile on someone's face
That's right.
over something so simple, it impacts their life. So
That's
I'm
right.
happy to do it, and I'm
Well,
happy
you have
to
a
continue
passion
to
for the
do
next
it.
generation trucker.
Yeah.
I mean, and those are in trucking
We are.
right now.
I mean, we are the next. Some people make fun of it, but we're the new breed. You know, we're the technologically savvy breed. You know, back in the day, I said this at lunch, that the CB radio was the social network for the truckers back in the day. Nowadays, we have all this technology where we can communicate and ask questions and everything. So we're that new breed. We're that new. So
For those watching, let us know how long you've been in trucking. We want, I mean, honestly, is it you just getting into the space? Are you company driver, owner, operator? How many years you've been a part of it? Let us know. Put it in the comment thread.
Jackson Jags.
And then for the
What's going on?
and then for the people that are on my channel, give them your 30-second plug.
Yeah, Truck Boss Show been around since November of 2017, going on a couple years now. You can find us at facebook.com/truckbossshow.
Got Mark Anthony Storm in there.
What's going on? And then you can go to youtube.com/truckbossshow, the Truck Boss Show, excuse me, as well as Instagram, same thing. You can search us, you'll find us. What's great about the Truck Boss Show is we have a passion to lift up the positive side of trucking, to really advocate for the trucker like you, really want to bring value every single day, right here in the home, away from home, inside your truck while you're doing life on the road. And with that, we bring how-tos and how to be able to get healthy and fitness and documentaries of how other trucking companies and owner-operators that went from being a company driver, launched your own company, how were they successful? We bring that to you. We've got a lot of great stuff. And plus, we have a really cool passion to be able to bring the grassroots movement side of it.
Okay, yeah.
From all angles, you know. Is the shutdown the right thing? Is the slow roll the right thing? Is working closely in Congress the right thing?
I believe that they are the right thing. It's just how.
We'll talk about that in a second. That's gonna be. We'd love to get your opinion on that for sure. So that's a little bit about the Truck Boss Show.
And for my people, where can they find you?
Yeah, Facebook/The Truck Boss Show, YouTube/The Truck Boss Show, as well as on Instagram as well.
I have Chris Moorhead that's been doing it for 2 years. Matt for 6 years. I'm sorry, trucking for 6 years. 34 in Joplin, Missouri. 2.5 decades for Glenn, and Eddie 13 years.
Eddie 13 years. That's awesome, man. That is awesome.
Yeah. So we've got a mixture. We've got a mixture of old and new. You know, and I like that because even for my channel, you know, if I could entertain some of the older drivers, you know, because. You get on the CB radio sometimes and some of these older drivers. Hey man, I've been driving more miles than you backwards. I drove more miles in reverse. You know, sometimes. And here's the thing. Another reason why it empowers.
But there's value in those who've been on the road for 30, 40 years.
Yes, but here's the thing. You know, I've seen
that you want.
I've seen this where a lot of older drivers will see the new drivers like in the Swift truck where they don't want to help. You know. Yeah. They don't like the new guys, you know.
But I mean, you've been out on the road for several years, so.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the guys that, so that's another reason why it empowers me to continue to teach and educate and entertain people, because you do get those guys that just, they don't care about the new people. Well, figure it out the way I figured it out. You know?
Aaron Felding says he wants a noodlefish sandwich.
Noodlefish sandwich.
You know what a noodlefish sandwich is?
No.
Gosh. Is this a New Jersey thing?
Somebody knows who so my brother-in-law.
Yeah.
Okay. Made this thing called a noodlefish. So picture ramen noodle with
Lord.
tuna fish mixed in on toast.
Ew. That sounds gross.
No, but wait. But you know what though? If you use chicken flavored ramen, I'm not talking a lot of tuna fish.
No.
Chicken flavored ramen with tuna fish, and then add your own spices and put it on a sandwich. I thought it was going to be gross too, but you know what? It wasn't that bad.
The best thing I had. I grew up in a small town in Arkansas of 900 people. That explains that.
Arkansas.
I'm in Arkansas. You hear that, Hick? It gets better when I get passionate.
Your voice isn't that bad. I can imagine a few beers on you.
Oh man,
come on down here. I got my truck broke down and my dog died.
I'm telling you, we take 4 words, make it one. Anybody from the South, big shout out.
Italians do the same thing though. I'm cool with the Hicks, you know.
That was weird.
I'm cool with everybody. Italians do the same. We talk with our hands, you know.
I know we're random chasing rabbits here, but my favorite sandwich when I was growing up, it was peanut butter and banana.
Ew.
Delicious.
You know what my mother used to make?
I mean, come on now. What was your favorite food?
That's a typical sandwich though. See, a noodle fish is like, what the hell's a noodle fish? But how about this?
But mac and cheese and tuna on the toast, that's pretty good too.
Oh God, now you're killing me here.
No.
Talk about a stomach plunger.
Right.
So my mother used to make me this thing called a jumbo chocolate. Picture a triple decker peanut butter and chocolate syrup sandwich.
Nice.
And they wonder why I was hyper.
Hey, for those who don't know, what's cool about this is just having a lot of fun here, live on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, live with the Little Guys Show, live with the Truck Boss Show. What's going on over there? What's cool is that we're actually going to go to our studios, the Truck Boss Show studio in Oklahoma City, And we're going to be diving into how you got started on YouTube, the why behind it.
Yeah, so
as
that,
well as,
that video is going to come out, what, next week or two? Or?
Exactly. And so we'll definitely make sure you post that.
What I'm doing today.
Big shout out to Hugo Favela.
That's right.
Hugo Favela. Hugo.
What's up, Hugo?
That's awesome.
What I'm doing today is I'm filming all the behind the scenes stuff of what's going on today at the studio and everything. So my video of behind the scenes will be out way before. For those of you that are on my Patreon, you'll get it first, obviously, and then it'll be on YouTube. But the your version will be out on Thursday next week.
If not next Thursday, the following Thursday. So within 2 weeks or less.
So it gives you plenty of time to go over and subscribe and like their pages.
Right.
So you can see their version. Obviously, I will
see all the other shows that we've been a part of.
I'll obviously share out the link and everything for that, you guys. So I want you to check it out. Go and check out their pages. Like I said, I didn't know who they were until they reached out to me a couple of months ago. But I got to tell you, I've liked all their stuff and started watching all their stuff, and it's really powerful stuff. It's very informative stuff. So I encourage you to go over and look up the Truck Boss Show and hit the like button or subscribe or whatever it is.
Thank you. That would be an honor.
So what else? What else?
Same thing to the Truck Boss Show. Search.
Yeah, please, if you don't mind, go and look up the Little Guy Show, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, all that good stuff. If you know who I am and you want to support the channel, go over to the Patreon. And like I said, that's a whole new thing. There's going to be a lot of cool stuff with the Patreon that I'm learning now that you could do to really reward your patrons. So it'll be great for me to give back for the people that support me even better than I can on YouTube. So
absolutely
appreciate everything you guys do.
So the whole reason of being in here, other than just having a great time, being able to go live on multiple channels and introduce each show to each show, which is pretty sweet. I don't know if anybody's done that in a while. I haven't seen that happen too much, but I think it's pretty sweet that we're doing it.
Yeah. I also want to give a big plug to Trucker District, obviously. You guys that have downloaded the app recently and are using the app, thank you so much. And for those of you that are on the Truck Boss Show that don't know about this shirt that I'm wearing that says Trucker District, go and check it out. Download the app. It's on Android and on iPhone or Apple, whatever you call it.
Right.
Download the app. It's in its beta form right now. So when you see it, but it's in its beta form right now. Check it out. Add me as a friend on there. Just look me up on there, the Little Guy. It's basically a Facebook for truckers, and what it does is it allows you to go on there and communicate directly with other drivers. Like for instance, hey man, I'm at this place. I don't know where's the guard shack or what entrance is it, or and then people can comment, hey, go here, go there, or go to this truck stop or whatever. So it's a community of drivers by drivers.
Right.
So check that out. Check out the Trucker District.
So other than having a great time here, we're going to hit the studio.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to going to the studio.
We're going to dive into YouTube, how you got launched. For all those who are like, man, how do I get my voice out there? How do I get a part of making a difference in other people's lives?
I can't wait to play with the whole green screen thing and all that stuff.
Well, you'd be surprised. You're going to love the setup, man. It's going to be good.
It's going to be like Ron Burgundy up there,
It's pretty awesome. Definitely, it's inside the vault, we call it. You'll absolutely enjoy it. Yeah, dude, it's going to be great. Can't wait to give you a tour of everything that's going on with the Truck Boss Show. But, we're also going to, for those who are going to launch their own channel, but at the same time, how do you grow?
Right.
It's going to be very important.
I get that question a lot. I mean, people ask me what cameras, what editing, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
And what do I do? And I always tell people, just be yourself. If you don't have all the fancy editing equipment and you're just going to shoot raw video with your phone in the beginning like I did, think about what you're going to say before you say it. Don't just pick up the camera and be like, we're going to be talking about backing.
You can have a little fun. Just
because then you're going to bore your audience. So the best thing I always tell people to do if they're in that situation is think about what your topic is going to be and stick to your topic.
Right.
And
congruency is important.
And once your video starts, you want to be on your topic within the first minute to 2 minutes, because then you're going to, people are going, wait a minute, this topic says backing maneuvers, and we're over here talking about, taking a shower or whatever, so be assertive, come up with your topic, and stick to it, and that's how you'll grow your audience.
Absolutely. So we're going to dive even more into that. That's a really good plug of what's coming in a couple weeks with the Truck Boss Show. Excited about that. I know we don't have a whole lot more time here. Let's talk about one topic here.
Okay.
For myself, I got into trucking 12 years ago. A great mentor that's been in trucking for 45 years looked at me and said, Landon, when you get into trucking, you're not going to go back. And I think that's absolutely true. I love the industry,
were you ever a driver?
I wasn't a driver, even though I've driven a 2019 Peterbilt. I'm proud of that.
Okay.
But I do not have my CDL. I've just been part of multiple trucking companies, being able to serve great products, great services.
Okay.
Been on the front line in a lot of truck shows, state
So
associations.
you understand.
I've been advocating on Capitol Hill with Texas Trucking Association.
Very
so
good.
definitely involved in the industry and passionate about what we do. That's the heart behind the Truck Boss Show as well. Our executive producer does an amazing job when it comes to the vision and us getting the opportunity to go execute and meet great people like yourself and really bring value and smiles and just entertainment. And that is really unique and authentic to our show, just like it is to your show.
I think we're both going down the same path.
Right.
You know, we're both looking for the same goal, so that's awesome.
We good back there?
Oh yeah, we're good.
Okay,
yeah, you're good. No, yeah, you guys.
Sorry,
Are you okay?
The Truck Boss Show producers behind there.
No, we got this. We got you. Yeah, no technical difficulties.
That's what you get. Have a lot of fun.
So funny.
We're getting bad looks right now. Anyway, it's hilarious.
So what do you guys think? Leave a comment below if you want to see this continue.
That's true. But I mean, I think we get a part of what I'm about to ask here.
Okay.
The camaraderie in trucking. Because I love my mentor.
They said, let's make trucking great again.
That's awesome. That's so good. Okay, we only got a few minutes. You got to load the batteries of technology. But you mentioned, the camaraderie's different.
It is.
From our experience, my opinion is everybody that we've met, professional, fun, always courteous. The trucking industry is extremely generous.
You'll meet a lot
What did you mean by camaraderie?
Like I said, back in yesteryear, the CB radio was the social network, and you could get, like, if I'm sure you've seen the movie Convoy, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can get a lot done on the CB radio,
right?
Like they've just, I don't know if it was that exaggerated as the movie, but you could get a lot of stuff done on the CB radio back then.
Right.
Whereas now, a lot of drivers don't even have one in their truck.
Mm-hmm.
So being able to communicate with drivers, to help them, to teach them, to whatever, is we're doing it through Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and so
Absolutely.
forth.
Live on all three channels.
I still think it's important to have a CB radio for, hey, what's going on up ahead? Is there an accident? Situations.
I'm going to cut you off there. Do you think, and that's respectful cutoff.
Oh, fine, whatever.
Call it what you want.
Think today's the drivers coming into the space, the 20-somethings, the 30-somethings, do you think they appreciate those who have been in this industry 20 plus years, 15 plus years?
I know that I do. I can't speak for everybody else because, with my military background, having that brotherhood, the camaraderie of the military, I could relate it to the trucking industry. But then there's guys that get into this industry that have no clue, that have been in their mom's basement their whole life, and this is their first job or whatever. Or there's guys that are coming into this industry that have worked in an office their whole life, and trucking was their last resort, and they've never gotten their hands dirty before. So there's a whole mixture of people coming into this industry from all different walks of life and everything. So it's a mix, But I can appreciate the 30-year veteran, the 40-year veteran, the guy, back when they didn't even have power steering. Or, I've done the research. Yeah. If you go back and look at the beginning of trucking, when the trucks didn't even have a sleeper, you'd pull into a truck stop and sleep in a giant bunk room. Right. With 3 high, like in a submarine or in the Navy, like in the Navy, same thing. So they didn't even have sleepers back then. Right. So I understand what it, kind of, because of being in the Navy, kind of what it was like for these guys in the very beginning. I'm talking trucks with no power steering, no air conditioning, no comfortable
seats. So you truly
seats.
Appreciate.
I do. I appreciate it, and that's another reason. It's just another reason why I continue to push with the YouTube stuff to build that camaraderie, build that brotherhood, to keep people smiling and happy, and, and learn something.
Absolutely.
So,
I think that's a great way to end our time together. I know we can keep going forever.
Oh yeah, we can.
But I've got to take you. We've got to get over to the studio. Yeah, film there, Truck Boss Show. We'll have Matt and Little Guy Show. They're in our studio for a show that's coming up in a couple weeks or less.
Yep.
And we're going to dive into how you launched your YouTube channel, how you've gotten to over 60,000 subscribers or so, and for those who want to use social media to be able to get the word out, especially the things that they're advocating for, to be able to build strong relationships, to reach the next generation. Yep. We're going to dive into those things on the show. And so for everybody that's on the Little Guys show, thank you so much for having us here, man.
No, thank you
It's
for being
been
here.
awesome.
Yeah, it's been
I
fun.
can't
We've
wait
had
to
a lot
do
of
this.
laughs.
We
you
have
know,
a ton of laughs, that's for sure. And everybody on the Truck Boss Show, thank you so much for joining us with Matt of the Little Guy Show. Make sure you check out all of his stuff on YouTube, Facebook, and more. Trucker District, all that good stuff. And we're going to have a lot more coming your way. So, Matt, we're going to sign off, brother. You like that?
I'm ending the feed. Get ready.
He's coming close.
I'm ending the feed. Hey,
thanks
no,
for joining
seriously,
us, guys. Thanks for joining us on the Truck Boss Show. We'll see you
You're
soon.
done.
She cut you off quick. You're done.
She said you're done. We're still
Yeah,
live. We're still live
They're
online.
saying,
Yeah.
oh, look,
Hello.
they're live.
This lady
We can
right
stay
here
on
is
your show, man.
literally
I don't care.
bent over the dashboard the whole hour. How long? Oh no, we've been 30,
30
34,
minutes.
35 minutes.
Yes.
She's been
And I was
standing there like this.
thinking, that's not a good. That is not a good view.
Anyway,
yeah.
so
People driving by.
we're getting
Yeah,
out of
I
here.
know what's going on in there.
Why she been to her?
We're getting out of here.
Hey, we have fun on the Truck Boss Show. I'm just saying.
Make sure you